Hello everyone. My name is Mohit Jain, and we have built an application which is called Beyond Grades, preparing kids for life. Now, this particular app is target for any kid who range from 5 years old to 15 years old because we believe that every kid deserves to get a more holistic learning rather than kids are preparing for just for grades or exams. Because every kid deserves just not to get score well in school, but they can also think independently. They can make their own decisions. They can solve meaningful problems. They can develop a critical thinking. They can communicate with confidence and they can present their stuff in a very good storytelling. And as a result, they can create a better future. But the question comes up, why did we came up with this application or an app? And we know all that, the biggest challenge what we have that most of the schools they prepare kids for rote learning. They prepare kids to get good grades, to prepare for exams. As a result, what happened? That kids try to memorize concepts rather than understanding. Even if you ask us a kid, basic question, why rain happens? Sometimes they have no clue. As a result, they are learning without any understanding. At the same time, their critical thinking also starts going down. Just imagine a kid who born they always born with this kind of a critical mindset, always asking question, hey mom, why something is happening, why dad, what is this meaning? But the way school build kids, they eventually start losing this ability of asking question, their critical thinking, their curiosity levels. Moreover, since they are not learning anything and just mugging up and to rot learning, skill gaps happen. Confidence level is not there. I have seen a lot of kids even when I was growing up that uh, you know presenting or speaking in front of even with few people, confidence level shakes. And the reason is because schools are not preparing for us. And that's why we came up with this idea that how can we build an app which can provide this level of education. And I totally believe that in order to build a kit for future to provide a more holistic approach, more holistic education, these are something which I believe the 7, 8 skills, what I've written here, something every kid deserves to get. First, critical thinking, where they can analyze situations, can research something, can ask better questions. Storytelling, so that they can present their ideas confidently, they can speak in front of people with clarity. Moreover, they should have a good mindset of how to solve a problem, how to approach a problem, how to solve, whether it's an easy problem or a very complex problem, how to approach creativity and logically. Decision making. From childhood, if we start preparing them how to make decision, how to take accountability of decision, how to manage risk, that will help them in their whole life. Money management, I believe, is something very important, and kids are very smart. I'm telling you, kids are very smart. If you can teach them with some game that how to save, how to budget, how to spend your money smartly. Sport, sports and teamwork is another very important skill. It's very important that kids get involved with certain teamwork where they can learn about discipline, leadership, how to manage or handle success and failure. And health and fitness, where we can teach them what is the healthy habits, what is, how to control your emotions, what is the meaning of a fitness level, right? So I feel that every kid deserve all of this skill set, in my opinion. Something very simple, but at the same time very powerful. And that's why we build this kind of AI powered learning platform app that can help kids come to our app, play with our app, where we will teach you, or where you can learn how to be more curious, how to be a more confident decision makers, how can you be a like a creative communicators or lifelong learners. So that's why we built an app where kids can come up and try to get more holistic learning rather than like a school a rote learning kind of a thing. Now it's a time that I will show you a very quick demo about what app we have built. And this is an app what we have built. Again, I know that it's a very, very simple app because I just built in few hours of the time, but the scope is enormous. We can add lot of different features and capabilities in this particular app. But I let me show you what simple thing I have built. Very, very simple thing. In fact, I'm playing with my 5-year-old kid and is loving this app. Like for example, basic math. It will ask you a basic question, so that kids can understand about maths. They can play around with them, some basic mathematicals, 8 plus to 10. So in that way, we can build a section with more detail, more features on maths related question. Another could be story puzzles. Alex has 4 marbles. Someone gave Alex 4 more marbles. So how many now it has? So obviously 4 plus 4, 8, 8. And similarly, for this answer, I'm 14. Noah has 8 crayons. Someone gave Noah 4 more crayons. So this will help him, how to solve a puzzle, how to understand the details of each of the question. And similarly, decision making section is also there. You have 2 cookies and your friend has none. What would you do? Right? And this particular question, when I show to my son, initially he would say that, hey, I will eat both cookies. Or sometimes he say that, hey, I will hide the cookies. And then we teach them that no, sharing is caring. Share with your friend. And that's where I saw that his behavior got changed in the last 4 or 5 days. Whenever he see or eating with us, he wants to share with us. You're playing a game and losing. What is the best attitude? Keep trying and have fun. This is another thing he learned about how to behave when you're losing. Kids have this kind of a mindset. If they lose, they get little agitated. But after when he learned from this question, now I see a certain, a change in his behavior, even if it's losing. Your little brother broke your toy by accident. How should you react? Understand it was an accident and forgive them. Your friend wants to copy your homework. What should you do? Offer them help to, better understand about the topic. Critical thinking. This is something which I really want kids to focus and, try to ask good questions. That why do we see a rainbow after it rains, right? Or why do we feel hot in summer and cold in winter, right? Try to ask them this question. Try to make them think, what's going on. Or why does ice float on water, right? Or why do we need to sleep? Why do we sleep for 8 hours? Ask them this question. Let them curious. Let them think. Why do things fall down instead of up, right? So this is what the application we have built. Again, the opportunities are enormous. We can expand this app to a lot of different things. We can add, a lot of games, financial things, sports related thing, health thing. We can have more detailed basic maths related questions or puzzles. So you can see the opportunities are humongous. To be honest, my son is loving this app. He's using from the last 3 4 days and he's not even get tired or bored of this app. He always love playing with this app. So this is what we have built and hope you guys have liked it. So thanks a lot for watching it. Bye bye.